Are you looking for the easiest, low-carb, best-tasting treat that's out there? Well, stick around, because we found it. Hey guys, this is Michelle, and we have got the easiest, best keto dessert ever. Kind of a treat. I've got the ingredients back here behind me. We're going to go through them here in a minute. We have been making this ever since we've been keto. Now, it's basically 3 ingredients. It is coconut oil, butter, and some sort of nut butter. We like to use macadamia nuts because, number one, I believe macadamia nuts are pretty much the lowest carb nut to eat. So we have found them and we love them. Also pecans. Pecans are very, very good, very low carb. Granted, there's 3 main ingredients in this, and they're great by themselves. We go ahead and add a few options, and the options just kind of take it over the top for us. And we can eat these things, you know, like candy. So I'm going to bring you along with me while I make ours, because we are just about out. So it's time to refill. There they are right there, my molds. Okay, now I normally just use like a butter knife. I'm going to mix it in this little measuring cup. So I know I'm going to double this. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 coconuts. Some things are, when you're starting keto, you are trying to change your eating style so dramatically. Okay, so that was 2 and 2. We, here in the West anyway, the standard American diet, we have such a heavy sugar addiction that in the beginning you are trying to break that addiction. We get this, there we go. We get this at our local Whole Foods. It's not Whole Foods, it's Sprouts, I believe is where this one came from. Okay, I got the lid off. In the beginning, when you're starting keto, it is very important, I believe, to, if you're hoping to break that sugar addiction, that's where these fat bombs are so good, because if you just use the 3 ingredients, the butter, the coconut oil, and whatever nut butter you want to use, that's very few carbs in the overall scheme of it, because depending on how big you make your fat bombs, you're going to divide those carbs out by how many servings there are. But these are so simple to make. Now, this is taking me a little bit longer because I've got to prepare the butter, the nut butter. It's just, it's still a little lumpy. And that's just because the part that's stuck to the bottom, that, you know, these nut butters, these natural or organic butters, you know, the oil rises to the top. So when you get them, it's good to go ahead and get them all stirred up, nice and creamy. This is getting there. Well, macadamia nut butter. So we're going to double it. We're going to put 4 of these. That's 3 and 4. I have a pot with some water in it, and I do have a boil lid down there. It's keeping the cup from being right down on. So what I want is, I want this, the butter and the coconut oil to just melt. Now, you can do this in the microwave, and I've done it in the microwave. I'm also going to add a couple drops of stevia. I can do it at this point. Was that 3 drops? Probably more than I needed, but. So we were talking about how easy this is and how that's important when you first start. We have been on it for almost 6 months now, and we are just not going back. Monty has lost roughly 25 pounds, maybe 26, 27 at this point. These work so well. You can pop 2 or 3 of these in your mouth after dinner if you know you didn't have a super high fat content. Okay, we are back over here. So you can see that is nice and melted. Now, let's go ahead with these bigger. Okay, I'm just going to pour this in here in these little molds. Now, Monty likes this macadamia nut. And that's one reason I kind of do it in this little measuring cup, this old little measuring cup that I've got. Now, you're going to do a lot of either licking your finger and wiping up the spills or wiping them off. So, these few little molds I'm going to set over here. Actually, I usually take a little flat cutting board and I'm going to go pop it in the freezer real quick. Okay, before popping it in the freezer, these are the options that we do. I chop up some of the nuts. And in this case, it's macadamia nuts. There's probably a few walnuts in here too. I sprinkle them along the top. And then I take a little kosher salt and I hit the top of it with a little bit of salt. And you know, salt is very good on the keto and the carnivore diets. Now, and using these some sort of a little cutting board or a piece of cardboard or anything makes them so easy to move because these things are flexible. So you don't want to spill it. You don't want to try to carry it. It's got to be on something. Okay, now, these are my main molds. I've got about 4 of these. And so you can see these make tiny ones. This is where I can get a little messy because I tend to go too fast. So I just start filling these. I did 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of nut butter. I filled, 4 or 5 of the large ones. It's amazing how many they make. So we have a few left. That's fine. I think what I might do is go ahead and sprinkle. Now this is just optional. This is our option. This is our upgrade that we do. Dice up a few little pecans. I love the crunch of having the extra, and we're talking, this isn't even a whole nut. It's not a half a nut. It's just enough to give it some texture. This does give it a crunch factor. And then we've got the kosher salt. Okay, I got this out. I am sliding it under, which ideally if you put it on first, that's probably better. Now I'm going to go pop this in the freezer, and I bet that other one is already set up enough where I can pull that other tray out. Okay, so that was one whole batch. It is in the freezer, and that first little batch was literally a few minutes in there, and it was set up enough where I could take this out and I can get another tray. But first I'm going to make some up with the pecan butter. So basically it's rinse and repeat. We do it again. 2 tablespoons is what I like to use. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of nut butter. We are going to use pecan. I believe it said pecan and cashew. There we go. So it's very good. I'm probably going to have to stir it up like I did the macadamias, although that one's already been opened. It's not brand new. And you can see where I have already chopped up some of our macadamia nuts. And you can see it's ground up very small because we just want that coating over the top. And then, of course, our kosher salt. It doesn't take long. The longest part is actually pouring your molds. Monty loves to have these in these little 2-ounce containers, and we already had these, so I didn't have to buy them. But I will fill them up like maybe a third of the way up, where they're maybe a 1/4 inch deep. And these are great to take with you Monty likes to take them when he's working, and he'll put them in with his lunch or something if he's got a little ice chest. And anyway, so these are much bigger. These are much bigger than our tiny little molded bites, but these are for those special times. And these are just really cool. You can make them in anything. People will make them in cupcake muffin holders, and even the mini muffin holders, which would be great. Those would look like a little Reese's. And don't even get me started. The options are endless. You could literally take some keto chocolate, which we don't do, but you could, and you could melt it and put it over the top. So you would almost have like a Reese. If that's something that sounds good to you, I could look into it and maybe we could make them, because if you made them in this or those little muffin tins, that would be perfect. Okay, let's get on with this. Okay, y'all saw where I went ahead and put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds, and that was almost too much. There you go, you can see it. So we got them done, and this is what they look like. If you can see, they are wonderful. They're froze up and they are ready to eat. The grams per fat bomb right here are basically the nut butters. You have to look at the nut butters. And my pecan nut butter was 5 grams per 2 tablespoons. I used 4 tablespoons. So basically, you've got 10 grams of carbs for that 4 tablespoons. I got 55 of these little treats out of one batch. So if you take those 10 carbs and you divide it out by 55, that gave us 0.18 grams of carb per bite. So that is roughly 5 to 6 bites per carb. And our macadamia nut butter was even better. It was 4 grams per 2 tablespoons. So I doubled the recipe. I had 8 grams for those 4 tablespoons of macadamia nut butter. Divide that out. That 8 grams divided by 55 bites is 0.14. So that is roughly 7 bites. That is 7 little fat bombs for 1 carb. Putting that little salt on the top makes it sweeter. So if you didn't want to add the stevia, and there's no carbs in the stevia, there's no carbs in the butter, there's no carbs in the coconut oil. So the only carbs you're looking at is whatever nut butter you use. And pecans and macadamians happen to be the fewest that I've found. And so anyway, adding that little bit of salt over the top it makes the sweetness of the nut butter pop. In baking and in general, you can add a little dash of salt. It's just like putting salt on the chocolates or something. It makes the sweetness come alive. It's even sweeter. So you don't even have to use the stevia if you don't want. And it does help you step back and continue to break that heavy sugar addiction that I think all Americans have. We all have it to different and varying degrees, but just with our food system, we're all addicted to sugars in some degree or other. we have stepped way back on ours. So anyway, I hope this has been informative. It's a very easy recipe, very quick, very easy. It might not have looked like that today, but literally throw your few tablespoons of your ingredients in your little measuring cup, put it in the microwave if you want, or put it in a bowl of water and heat that up if you don't want to use the microwave. And literally microwave less than 10 seconds. Stir it up good, pour it in your mold, pop it in the freezer for 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Or that's where we store them and keep them there. So then you can literally have your little snack for after your dinners or whenever you're feeling like you just need a little bit. And also they're great to have when you know you're not getting enough fat. If you're now hungry and you want a full meal, well, catch us on this next one. We'll go over here and we will check out the carne asada, the perfect taco, and we will link it up here or up here, whichever one. And that way it is a full keto meal, but it's just the perfect taco. Join us over there and we'll see you there.